Good evening, Mr. and Mr. North American. All the ships at sea, let's go to press.
Where?
The only thing we have to fear...
Ladies and gentlemen, easy aces.
Hi-ho, everybody.
Good evening, Mr. First Nighter.
Rosalie is so fat that when she goes to bed, she reminds you of an ocean liner. It takes a couple of tucks to get her out of a slip.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Hope?
Let me see your feet.
My feet? Why?
Yeah, with that voice, you'll make a wonderful grape crusher.
With Congress, every time they make a joke, it's a law. And every time they make a law, it's a joke.
You were expecting maybe Emperor Shapiro-Hito.
Everybody awake!
For your information, Don, when I started in radio, I was 22.
What are you talking about? I knew you then and you had gray hair.
Don, I was born with gray hair. I was worried about the doctor bill.
How mortifying.
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo silver. The Lone Ranger.
Pepe Ortega crossbred a Capuchin monkey with a wild Brahma bull. What he created, however, was not a brave monkey, but a bull that climbed buildings and collected pennies in a tin cup.
What are your plans after the Tonight Show?
I'm going to go to a movie, and you want to have some dinner?
No, I mean after you finish up.
I wanted to go into the aluminum siding business. Very bad a couple of weeks ago.
But I thought you've always said to me there was no business like show business.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Roofing business, hardware business. But I like the aluminum siding.
Ignition. Liftoff.
We copy you down, Eagle. The Eagle has landed.
There, you can probably hear the cheers. Touchdown is confirmed. The Viking has landed on Mars.
For more than 5 decades, NBC has been in the forefront of broadcasting, a pioneer, a leader, an entertainer, an informer. Today, the National Broadcasting Company prides itself on its reputation and in its employees, the thousands of people who make up America's greatest broadcast organization. There are over 6,000 NBC employees serving the company from 6 major locations across the country. More than half of all company members are located in New York City at corporate headquarters in the RCA building. NBC's president and chairman of the board maintain offices in New York, along with other top executives in the company. Other employees are situated in Burbank, California, Chicago, Cleveland, Washington, D.C., and San Francisco. Additional staff operate on an international level from news bureaus and offices both here and abroad. The National Broadcasting Company is a wholly owned subsidiary of the RCA Corporation and the leading member of the prosperous RCA family. RCA, a worldwide leader in electronics and communications, has acted as a parent company since NBC's creation in 1926. What else should you know about NBC? Well, NBC is separated into 5 operating divisions and serviced by various staff departments. The company's largest operating division is the NBC Television Network. It accounts for nearly half of all 6,000 employees. Television was introduced to the general public by the National Broadcasting Company in 1940. Less than 1 year later, NBC made the first network television broadcast. Today, television is firmly established as the most pervasive and influential communications medium, and NBC continues to lead the way with a variety of outstanding programs. As the largest of the 3 television networks, NBC offers millions of viewers top-notch entertainment, plus award-winning news. through the facilities of more than 200 affiliate stations coast to coast. Although centered in New York, the activities of the television network are spread over many cities. Network employees are assigned to various separate departments in different locations, where they carry out a variety of specialized functions. Persons in the network program department, for example, carefully select, develop, and schedule all NBC television programs. An average total of about 13 hours worth for each broadcast day. A sales department generates revenue to pay for network programs by selling commercial time to more than 500 different program sponsors. Most of NBC's nearly $1 billion in annual gross sales comes from network advertising. Programming is transmitted to affiliated stations under the guidance of the highly competent technicians and engineers who comprise the network's operations and engineering department. Employees in this area are responsible for all technical operations, as well as the maintenance, security, and communications in New York and Burbank. Other network employees handle contracts, work with celebrities and stars, check progress on new shootings, create advertising and promotion, and keep business channels open with affiliated stations. Of all stations carrying network programming, NBC owns 5, a group which makes up another division of operations, NBC-owned television stations. Located in 5 major cities, these stations broadcast the regular network schedule, plus specially locally produced programs of community interest. All NBC-owned television stations are individually staffed and managed, and serve as a reservoir of talent and skill that the network often taps when new job openings arise. This reflects an overall company policy called Promotion from Within, which helps many NBC employees to step up the company ladder. NBC's radio division includes the radio network and all NBC-owned radio stations. Millions tune to NBC Radio and its stations for a variety of news, music, sports, and personalities. NBC Radio, the first and largest radio network, maintains separate sales and programming departments, staffed with employees in various locations. Another division is NBC News, the world's largest broadcast news organization. NBC News produces nearly 20% of all TV network programming, and an even larger proportion of the radio network schedule. News personnel cover the globe utilizing the very latest in electronic equipment, which provides instant transmission for both radio and television. Our newest division is NBC Sports. Which broadcasts a wide variety of major spectator sports on a regular basis. The employees of our sports division acquire and produce more than 300 hours of live events each year. In step with our tradition of broadcast firsts, NBC Sports looks ahead to special coverage of the 1980 Olympics in Moscow, an event expected to draw the largest television audience in history. Because of the diversification of our 5 operating divisions, each maintains its own business affairs unit to aid in budgets, cost control, and other consultation. Lending further support to the company as a whole is a group of nearly 900 employees known as NBC staff. About half of NBC staff people are involved in finance, a service which acts as the central financial control point for the entire company. Other areas of staff include a law department, which deals with a variety of corporate legal matters and reviews program content. Public information, a group that develops public relations, answers correspondence from listeners and viewers, and promotes broadcast personalities. Staff employees in research and corporate planning study the ratings and carry out other research, helping to plot a course for NBC's future. Employee and labor relations. That deals with hiring, salary, union negotiations, and management-employee relations. This department also has an affirmative action unit, which guides NBC in a system for the appropriate employment and development of all people in an environment free from discrimination. As part of other duties, and as part of our promotion from within policy, the employee relations staff periodically post new job openings within the company. You'll soon be learning a lot about our company's comprehensive benefit programs for eligible employees, which includes life and health insurance, income savings, tuition refund, and a credit union, to mention a few. Other services offered to all personnel include sizable discounts from the family store, helpful medical treatment at NBC's health facility, and economical meals at the NBC commissary. The National Broadcasting Company attempts to provide the best possible benefits and working conditions for all employees. NBC believes that each employee is rather special because each one has been chosen over many other applicants, chosen to do a job which will make an important daily contribution to the overall operation and success of the company. This is Tom Brokaw, and from all of us who have been at NBC for a while to all of you, we'd like to say welcome. It's nice to have you with us. As you settle into your new position, keep in mind that NBC's key ingredient and chief resource is people. People with talent. People with interest. People with dedication. People like you. Making up the greatest broadcast organization in America.